Hello and welcome to the episode 2 of my Witcher 3 Wild Hunt playthrough. Now, just before we get started, there's some shit you missed.
I see you gather before me, hungry, terrified, clutching your babes to your breast. Emperor Emir has marched his legions into our lands, laid siege to every fortress from here to the Blue Mountains. Rabid and ravenous, he bites and bites away. Men of the North, you stand at the precipice. Your kings have failed you, so now you turn to the gods. And yet you do not plead. You do not kneel to dust your heads with ashes. Instead you wail, why have the gods forsaken us? We must look into the trials we failed long ago. In a time past, our world intertwined with another through an upheaval scholars call the conjunction of the spheres. The gods allowed unholy forces to slip into our domain. The offspring of that cataclysm was the nefarious force called magic. Yet we did not banish it, instead studying the vile arcane for our own power and wealth. And the monsters at our door, the unholy relics of this conjunction, the trolls, the corpse eaters, the werewolves, did we raise our swords against them? Or have we laid this burden on others? On so-called witches. Stray children taught the ways of foul sorcery, their bodies mutated through blasphemous ritual. Sent to fight monsters, though they could not distinguish good from evil. The flicker of humanity long extinguished within them. Yes, their numbers have dwindled through the years, but a few still roam our lands, offering their bloody work for coin. To this day they shame us with their very existence. The North bleeds, flogged by war. The battles are the gods' whip, chastisement for our sins. And let us not forget the terrors, the scourges from beyond our world. The wild hunt brides the sky with every full moon. The dark raiders abduct our children into lands unknown. Some say they herald a second conjunction. Can we chart a course back into the light? Will we find the strength to banish the mages from our kingdoms? Unite around the warmth of the eternal fire. Nigh is the time of the sword and axe. None will fight this war in our stead. Nigh is the time of madness and disdain.
So there we are. I realized that last time I hadn't really explained a lot about what a Witcher was or the world of the Witcher, and for anybody who's new to the series, or hasn't watched the playthrough before, people who've been hiding under a rock, they're not going to know any of this stuff. Or you're not going to know any of this stuff. So I decided to do a quick recap, and the best way of doing it is
Not exactly going our way.
not blabbering over it. Instead, just give you what the developers give you, which is the opening cutscene
Radovid's pledged to restore
of the background.
all borders as soon as he wins the war.
Believe that?
Gotta believe something. It's what keeps us going.
So essentially there's a civil war and the world, or the land, is very, very bleak. There's a lot of raiding, a lot of people being hanged, whatever. A lot of destruction. Come on. Oh, can I just... Yes, I can. Awesome. Just run through this. It's a very pretty game.
Slow now. We going?
Help me! Help! Has it gone?
Yeah. Come out.
Gods, that was close. I was sure I'd end up like my mare.
Provided you got lucky.
Your horse died quickly, but griffins like to toy with their prey. Eat it, alive, piece by piece.
Oh,
Poor guy.
you'd like a reward, I suppose.
Hell yeah.
Could always use a few crowns.
Thing is, I've a meager purse at the moment. Nilfgaardians requisitioned my goods. Now this. Here.
Nice. Hey, it's not my war. I just kill monsters.
Like I said, leads to the main road and ends there, muddled.
You seek someone?
Yes.
Yes, a woman. Medium height, long black hair. Seen anyone like that?
No. But there's an inn here in White Orchard. Sole one around. Gets its share of travelers. Perhaps you'll learn something there?
Not a bad idea. Especially since that wound needs cleaning.
Ah, beast barely grazed me. But sure, could use a good rye. Nice and cool, you know, straight from a cellar.
Let's go.
You drunkard, Vesemir.
So, a griffin this close to the village? Strange.
My thoughts exactly. In the forest or the mountains, sure, but here? Near the main road.
Maybe it's the war. Corpses everywhere, the stench of blood, burnt flesh. Drives monsters crazy sometimes.
Men, too. We need to watch ourselves in White Orchard. And we should leave as soon as we learn anything.
Fuck out my way, peasants. Ugh. Asshole.
What? Take that down before there's trouble. That is your coat of arms, the Temerian lilies. They've a right to hang there.
This ain't Temeria no more, old man. It's Nilfgaard now.
My arse it is.
The tensions of the Civil War. And then some witchers walk in. Howdy, stranger.
Witches?
Nice tattoos.
I'll not drink with Weaverlaw's freaks.
Geralt the sexy man of Rivia doesn't deserve this.
No need. We're used to it.
Folk are jumpy round here. Armies just passed through. Now a griffin's prowling about.
Already had the pleasure. One mean beast.
Mean? Light way for a hunter to put it. Clawed Lena so bad, poor thing's 1 foot in the grave. But it does no good to wallow in misfortune. How can I be of service?
With a drop of vodka for me.
And you? Something to wet your tongue?
They're a contract.
There a contract on that griffin?
Nay, not at the moment. Used to be. Soon as a beast had built a nest nearby, the alderman would start a collection, or go to the lord for help. Now the alderman don't use the privy without asking the Black One's permission first. And seems they hanged the lord. So no contract.
Shame.
Damn shame.
We might have done something, but not for free.
Pretty busy place you got.
Nations on the move. Some search for kin, Others just want to get out of the way of the armies. They all need food, drink, and a night's rest in warmth.
So, war's been good for your trade?
Aye, so far. But it'd be best to know peace again. Times like these, you never know what tomorrow will bring.
Looking for a woman, raven-haired, violet eyes, dresses in black and white, riding in from Willoughby. And,
Smells like fucking lilac and gooseberries.
I've smelled that.
I've not seen nor smelt such a lady. Believe I'd remember.
Yeah, especially hard to forget this one.
Lots of travellers about, though.
Such sad.
From all over. Might be worth your while to ask after her.
Show me what you got behind the counter.
Let's see. Gwent cards. Booze. I have absolutely nothing in my inventory. Water regenerates food and vitality. How much is it? Christ, this stuff's all so expensive.
Thanks for everything.
Putting that guy's money to good use, buying 5 apples.
Help you bandage that up?
Please. I'm not decrepit yet.
Then I'll ask about Yennefer.
Mm-hmm. Just remember, we'd rather not draw any attention.
Yeah, we'll see.
Here, Black One's been out measuring the fields.
Let him measure. Better that than burning the harvest.
Drommel, you're dumber than a headless cockerel. What?
I'm looking for someone.
And we seek some peace and quiet.
Out of my face, freak. For your breath sours my beer.
Raven-haired woman dressed in black and white. Seen her? Talk.
Folks say the lady rode through the village a few days back. Galloping so fast she knocked Radabor into a ditch.
Which way did she go?
Dunno. Lots of tracks leading off the main road. Could have gone anywhere.
Oi, people! The freak's taken Micah's mind!
Uh-huh. And I'll take your tongue if you don't shut up.
Yeah, that's what I thought, peasant. I'm the hero here. With questionable morals, but I'm still the hero. Let's go talk to the dudes who were properly arsey about me.
For what? Factions, teams, suits, similar to...
Oh, they're playing Gwent. No, I'm good for now.
There are also
Looking for a woman.
Like everyone.
Not like everyone. And not just any woman. Mine smells of lilac and gooseberries, dresses in black and white.
2 schnapsies. It'll lift your spirits.
Fine, I'll have a drink. Can we cut to the chase? You seen her or not?
Yennefer of Vengerberg.
Aye. Scottish voice actor? I think.
Never mentioned her name.
Yet you described her perfectly. Once I hear something, I never forget.
Yeah, it
Can't
sounds
help it.
What do you do? Who are you?
A mangy vagrant. Gaunter Odin, at your service.
Vagrant. That a profession now?
Once a merchant of mirrors. The madding crowd dubbed me Master Mirror, or the Man of Glass.
How do you know Yennefer?
What a question. Master Dandelion's ballads, of course. The only way a humble merchant might hope to rub up against greatness. Unless, that is, he's as lucky as I am.
And runs into a very patient witcher.
It's a Geralt of Rivia himself. The Butcher of Blaviken.
Recognize me from Master Dandelion's ballads too?
To your health.
You seen Yennefer?
Deepest apologies, but I must ask. Is this about love?
None of your business.
None of your business.
Yes. As a vagrant, I deserve no explanation.
What do you know? Tell me.
Before you appeared, it never occurred to me that might have been Yennefer. Who would have thought?
Get to the point.
An Nilfgaardian scout from the local garrison saw her.
Where?
At their camp. She rode in there. Dark of night. Black and white. Gooseberries and... Yes, I know. Had a terse exchange with the garrison commander and raced off.
Where to?
I'm not omniscient. Ask the garrison.
I've got my own little monster here. My dog is rummaging around in
Together the
things.
road must stick together. Perhaps one day I'll be in trouble and you'll be nearby to help.
What an eerily knowledgeable vagrant. Or apparent vagrant, I suppose.
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
Realize it's been half a year since we hunted down that fiend in Varun.
Yes. Well, that was more than a fiend. What was that bastard's name? Drugan? May the soil lie light upon him. Things used to be simpler. Monsters were bad, humans good. Now, everything's all confused.
Used to be exactly the same. You just forgot.
Do well not to point up my age. You're near a century old yourself.
See you later, Vesemir.
Yep, Witchers and their mutations. Living long. Let's go. No, I can't go out that way, it's locked. I know what's coming. It was over a year ago that I last played this game, but I remember quite well how this is about to go down. So, forgive me for not being shocked.
Done drinking. Then fuck off.
Don't want your kind here.
Wouldn't want to stay long anyway.
Maybe not. And maybe you'll just stay forever.
6 feet under.
Alright.
Not your lucky day.
That's how you want to play. That's how you want to play. Oh.
Nice meeting you.
Oh, yeah. Now, I need to go and speak to the Nilfgaardians.
Medallion's humming. Place of power. It's gotta be.
Yeah, we're gonna completely ignore this place of power because there's like a level 7 Wraith that shows up if you try and activate it, and it's just gonna kill me. Like, I probably could, playing very, very smart, take it down. You know, bombs, traps, all that sort of stuff. But to be honest, it would take like 10 minutes maybe just to, you know, work out how the hell I fight smart in this game again. And I can't imagine it would be overwhelmingly fun to watch. Oh, I'm gonna have to go off-road here, which I don't really like doing. Ah, wolves! I think that if the horse's fear level gets too high, it's just gonna buck me off. Oh, drowners! Through the swamp! Ride! Ride, Roach, ride! There we go. Crisis averted. And we have arrived at the Nilfgaardian garrison. There's going to be quite a lot of conversation here.
Military camp. No locals allowed without the express consent of the garrison commander.
I look like a local to you?
You look like trouble.
Dead wrong. I make trouble go away. I'm a witcher.
A witcher? Captain Peter Sackville-Levin is in the town. Turn right, past the gate.
Guessing your captain's got work for me.
This is the army, Nordling. There is no guessing.
To the tower. Go.
Okay, and this is where I think I'm going to leave it today. Thanks very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Look at Witcher. Look at him. Look at him. What a sexy man. Anyway, thanks for watching.